Before you put your hand in your pocket, Mr. Martin, let me warn you not to try to draw a gun.
My team is tough, so if you want to come get it.
All right, guys. Hey, welcome to our podcast. This is our first podcast ever with the Davison Boys. I'm Tanner Davison. This is Tristan Davison. And then we have a special co-host today. Jameson. That's right. James the barber in Orem, Utah. He started up his own barbershop, and we're going to talk about how he became where he's at today. One of the best barbers in town. In the nation, right? Is that right, James?
I wouldn't say in the nation.
Depends on who you ask.
I saw an Instagram post that said, best barber in the nation. And I don't know where I saw it, but I clicked on the link, and it was a legit link, and I was like, that was me. That is pretty cool.
That was actually my comment.
Pretty cool. But James, I kind of want to talk to you today about, so I'm a young guy. He's even younger than I am. Mm-hmm. But how do you start your own business? What made you, the decision that you came to, hey, I want to start my own barbershop, and I want to be successful? Where were you at in life, and how did you get there?
I kind of got in a position where I had 2 weeks to figure things out. You know, from the outside looking in, everybody thinks oh my God, James, you're so successful and blah, 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 blah. But I'm nowhere near, not even nowhere near.
You're saying nowhere near where you want to be?
Yeah.
But say I'm in high school, right? And I'm looking towards my future. I had no idea what I wanted to do.
Right.
And I had no idea where to start. I had no funding. I had, I'm going to go work at a sales job and die at a sales job. But you had that 2 weeks. During that 2 weeks, was there stress, anxiety, depression? What were you thinking? What were you going through?
To say I'm depressed, to say that, it puts you down so low.
Claiming the idea.
Yeah. For me to even acknowledge, I'm depressed, right? Find one time that I'd ever said, hey, I'm depressed. Have I been stressed? Hell yeah. Have I been tired? Hell yeah. Have I felt like I had no outs? Hell yeah, bro. But it would take a lot more than anything I've gone through to say that, and I've gone through plenty in my opinion. But anyway, so I had 2 weeks to figure things out. So I was still working full time. And I said, shoot.
Swear, dude. You can swear all you want, man.
County? Shoot, I said, right?
That's right.
I said, shoot.
I had my own business for a while, and I fell victim to just saying I'm depressed.
Yeah.
But I mean, really, when I broke it down in my head, it was just the situations that I found myself in.
Yeah. Right.
But I guess my question for you, which I'm really curious about, is obviously, no matter what business you start, it's going to be really freaking hard.
Yeah.
And you're gonna fail, over and
Of
over
course.
and over and over and over again. So what was it inside your heart right here that kept you going?
Something I take pride in is it's not James's barbershop, because initially everyone wants to be well, if I'm John, this is Johnny's barbershop. If I'm Tim, this is Tim's barbershop, right? It's to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? So I realized they built a brand. They didn't build a shop.
They built a community, not
Yes.
one person.
Yes.
Well, what would you say building a brand to you is? Is it because I even told you when I was getting my haircuts, I was when I come in here, it feels like a bunch of friends hanging out.
Of course.
That's why I keep coming back. I'm this place is awesome.
Of course.
By the way, I never knew. I've never been to your barbershop, but I
You can tell.
my head is hot. I have a lot of insulation right now.
No, you have great hair though.
See, that's what every barber says, though.
Yeah, but what can every barber do?
Not what you can do. I'm assuming, though.
You need
so
to
you
go-
have,
you need to
but
go
so
hit
you
them up.
do have to show me.
How do I think of something cool? How do I think of something cool that relates to cutting hair without saying barber, without using my own name?
But
Burgers?
do you feel like you're separating yourself from the company?
You have to. But I got product where it needed to be to the people who wanted it quick, and I was good at it. I'm working so hard not only to take care of my family, blow up the brand, all that, take care of the team, make them proud of the fact that they work with me, and the brand. So in 2015, I was released from federal prison, okay? I was $40,000 in debt.
Shoot.
My mom can't, she has chronic pain, so she can't work. But anyway.
So your mom has chronic pain.
Yeah.
You're $40K in debt.
Yeah,
At this time.
and I just got out of freaking prison. So whatever
That's a
money she
lot.
had left, she was using to live, right?
Yeah.
So the whole time I'm in there, I'm like, just like, you know, all the things your mom tells you, and you're like, she's like, don't date that girl. She
That you
love
blatantly
Don't-
ignored.
Don't do that. You're gonna get in trouble. You
She's
shouldn't-
usually
okay?
right though. She's usually
Always.
right. Always right.
I would never. She's never gonna see this podcast. My mom might never do that to you. That you're always right, but God damn it, you're always right.
This kid's a different story, bro.
Yeah.
She'll tell him something, but he has to learn his own way. He has to go make the mistake, learn from the mistakes, and then he'll change.
Yeah.
That's how
Most people, I
men,
guess.
boys. Guess what? You tell a young man like, that's hot. Don't touch it. They'd be like,
They're like,
the second you turn your back, you go,
I'm touching it.
They're like, is it hot though?
You were right.
you know?
So true though. It is.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I-
what did you do? What's the next part of the story?
So yeah. So anyway, I'm sitting there in prison. I know my mom can't work. Okay. So now, Mr. Gangster, Mr. Me, I'm just like, what am I doing? Okay. Because like the people who actually care about me, I'm like, damn, yeah. So
Wild.
dude, here's a crazy thing. Okay. COVID hits. Okay. COVID hits, and I say, what?
What's happening?
We gotta shut down. Like you turn it upside like me gotta shut down.
Like,
why?
I can't have clients.
Yeah, like, I just.
If you did, would you get shut down by the CDC?
Yeah, so we shut down for 5 weeks, and thank God my landlord, bro, like legit. Had he kicked us out, I think mine would have died. I didn't. I was working so hard to keep us alive. I was working to keep us alive.
Yeah, you have to.
If they kicked us out, where am I going to get money to open it again?
Wait, could you have any clients come into your office? 'Cause I remember coming in like after COVID a little bit, and I had to wear a mask.
Yeah.
But before that, like right when it started, could you have clients come into your office?
I shut the shop down, but just for the sake of my business, I was still working. I was still working full time.
Yeah.
But literally, it was just like, because the whole COVID shit, bro. I didn't know, I'm like, I don't want nobody to die. But I'm like, dude, I got a family to take care of. I got a business I'm trying to keep alive. I don't have a trust fund that I'm trying to build for my family in the future. I don't have that, bro. I don't have a dad that I could, hey, dad, I need 30 grand.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, mom, I need 30. I don't have that. I literally don't, So I'm like, shit.
What was more stressful for you, starting the business or COVID?
They're both hard in their own sake. I think COVID takes its cake, just timing wise. Like for me, it's just like I've gone through so much shit to get to the little place that I've gotten, and I have employees that complain about things, and I'm very quick to like do the comparison chart, right? But that's not okay. That's not how Like that's not how you build a team. That's not but that's something I'm learning. You know what I mean? But like for me, it's just like I don't know, man. They were both rough in their own sense, but I only got on blood pressure medication during the COVID.
Well, I think COVID, it really came out of nowhere, and it came out of a spot where if people were being successful, it kind of hit them like a bullet. If there was no preparation, there was no warning signs. It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We had to stay in the houses.
Yeah.
We couldn't go out to work, and what can you do? They have like little $1,500 for your family, or a couple more $100 for your kids as well.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's nothing you can do to support yourself.
As a business owner, what do you do? Okay.
There's nothing you can do.
So it's like, okay, COVID's out. It does this, and this. Well, shit, I'm a service-oriented industry. What do you want me to do? My heart and my soul. Ever since I got it, this is it. This is all I got. I've thrown everything into this, and it's just like my boy is like, dude, how are you? Who's cutting your hair? You know what I'm saying? Like, where you getting your hair cut? And I'm sorry if this offends some of y'all. I'm sorry, but I could not afford not to work.
You're an up and coming entrepreneur. You have your business, you have
Yes.
a product.
I'm the lemonade stand. But I went all in.
But we have to be. That's where everybody starts.
And lemonade expires, so you either gotta
Some
sell it
people
now.
don't even start, man. They start from literally nothing. They
Yeah.
get a career. They get a
Yeah.
regular full-time job,
Of course.
and that's where they stay.
Yeah.
You are creating a product, a business. You have employees. You have other people you have to take care of. So you can't just quit working.
You can't.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is like it's all the PC BS, right? Like God forbid. It's crazy. You get put in a position where it's just like, damn. Okay, so imagine this. Imagine. I actually was like, okay, we're shutting down. I'm not working. Now my family's starving.
You can't afford to pay your employees at that point.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
only hurting
but-
yourself,
and my
you're
employees
hurting
are
your
hurting.
employees, your people you take care of.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if we're open publicly, it's like it's the whole politically correct thing. It's like they don't care. Yeah, we do care. We do everything we can, but I got people I gotta feed, bro. I got bills to pay.
When did this pump powder come out?
It was during that.
Start?
Okay,
During COVID.
okay. So during the 5 weeks I shut down, I said, shit. Okay, so like I said before, I was super inspired by elegance, and after dissecting that process, I said, damn. So these boys, they're building a brand, not just a product, and I was very inspired by them, and that's a big reason for the fact of why I chose Modern Details and not Jaymes Barbershop. That's also a big fact of like, I'm like, damn, Minor Details, that shit looks good on a shirt, on a hat, on a, you know, because this is not all about me, right? And eventually I'm like, I want to be a product company just like them. A big reason why I held off on doing a product is because there's a lot of like white label, okay? When COVID was announced, it was like, what was it? March of 2020 when it was officially announced,
Yeah.
right? Like first week, COVID hit America, okay? So texture powder, I don't know how new it is to the rest of the world, but or the U.S., but in Utah, like it was super new, okay? For me, like, bro, I've been doing hair for so long. You gonna put I'm thinking like, you gonna sprinkle some baby powder in your hair and get some fluff like that? Okay, right? Like I didn't believe it. And the craziest thing is, so my boy Bronson, he was like, and I seen the same damn commercial. Okay, he's seen the commercial, and he's like, "Hey, that looks really interesting, right?" And I saw, I'm like, "Bullshit. I do hair, bro. I get down. I'm not the best, but I get down. You know." I'm like, I've never seen it, heard of it. No, that's scam. So Bronson goes, that shit looks interesting, and I was like, yeah, I've seen it too. I don't know. He goes, I don't know, like I'd be willing to try it. Just, I don't know. Look, if you buy it, just mark it up. I'll pay for it. Bronson, he's a businessman. He understands it. For me, I wasn't even gonna take the dive. Okay. He paid for the two. I kept one. And the craziest thing is, I put it in his hair and I go, okay, like tell me when. You know, like an Olive Garden. Tell me when.
Like it's Parmesan.
Right? Because I'm like, I go to style his hair, and then I go, my finger stopped. Okay. Oh it works. Oh my god. I was like, it worked. It blew my mind. Okay, firecrackers go, blew my mind. I'm like, holy shit, it works. I didn't really know how to like style it, use it, understand it. Okay, so I'm like, this is different. Like, I was not expecting that. I'm a seasoned vet, bro. Like, I've seen it all. Bro, like, literally at the end of the day, like, me using the clipper, like, I get tennis elbow, right? Like, I gotta, okay, it hurts my elbow. Yeah. It hurts my elbow, my shoulder. I'm already doing this all day, okay? So, I'm like, literally just nonchalant. I'm like, I wish I could just spray this shit like water. You know, like a water bottle. Like, that'd be so dope. And Selena, who's my manager, she heard it. She didn't say nothing, okay? And then, like, a week later, she shows up with this bottle from Osis. Osis is another hair brand, which is like root lift powder, okay, for women's hair. My stupid ass, okay, she shows me this bottle. She goes, oh, hey, you want to, like, remember the powder thing, the thing you wanted to spray? I was like, what the hell is this? And she goes, well, it's like a root lift. She gives me this bottle, and I go, ooh, that's interesting, right? Didn't click, okay? So I'm using it, but I'm still learning how to use my whole mind was like, texture powder, right? The funniest thing is, as I'm doing the R&D on it, say I'm cutting your brother's hair, okay, I go, hey, what is that? And I can hear, we're in a small shop, bro, okay? Hey, what is that? What is he using? Like this and that. dude, and it went off like 2 weeks before it triggered. And I go, this is my product. This is my product. And I'm thinking of all the big brands. Like, does anybody have a pumping texture powder? Okay. I'm thinking about all the big products I could think of, and I'm like, nope. I'm running with it, right?
Was that like was that one of
Yes,
the
light
greatest
bulb moment.
moments? Yeah.
Yeah, the light
You're
bulb
just
moment.
like,
Yeah,
because
it's
we're
epiphany, bro. Yeah,
finally, you can
epiphany.
see the future.
Epiphany. Real talk. So I get online. I start researching. Okay, I need like pumping powder bottle. I order from a company here in the U.S. My labels cost me 50 cents a label. Okay, the bottle, bro. When I started, the bottle cost me almost $3. But think about this: the bottle, the product is what you care about, right?
Yeah, but
The label, 50 cents a label. We're at $3.50. Okay, the product inside of it was at $1. Okay, we're at $4.50. And I'm like, yo, try this out. Like it's dope. Like it's dope shit. Hey, just in case y'all don't know, I've given away a minimum of 3,000 units for free. So before, I don't want to do what you're doing. Do you though? Can you afford it? Are you willing to take those hits?
You gave it that much away before it worked?
No. So throughout the whole thing of like,
So
but
not
you
not in the
have to.
beginning.
People
though.
know
You
what
have
it is.
to.
People know what it is. They know how it works. You have to show them.
if I show up to a school, you were a barber student. Okay, how many students are here? 65. Here's 65 bottles. Try that shit. It's a shit.
That's good though, because then they can show their students. They're like, oh, I remember this pump.
They're
back in
using real
school."
shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
well,
It's not the typical, oh, yeah, we have this new conditioner. Here's a ketchup packet.
If you're gonna make money, you have to do it for free at first.
Takes money
You
to
have
make
It
money.
does. It's true.
Takes money.
that
to
was
make-
my question though. Is I
I want to see this bottle. What does it look like?
It pulls water from here or powder from here. If you go like this and in any direction outside of this,
okay.
when you're at a gravitational point in which the water powder is there, you can spray from any direction. So ergonomically, I can hit here. Okay, from the top. If you got a lot of hair, women's hair, okay, you want to hit it and give some volume.
Oh, so even if you
I don't
tip
have
it,
to tilt and all that. All I have to do, okay, my hand never
Oh.
moves. I tilt, bam, bam.
can I get some? Okay, that's dope. That is dope, dude. I love that.
Pump powder, it's a powder. It absorbs all the moisture, and that's what creates all the texture. So long as you cut texture in, that's a problem I ran into. Is like I first released it, and we sold out like 430 or 480 bottles. I can't remember. In like 3 weeks, I was like, holy shit! And then it went dead. I'm talking about dead for 3 months.
Came for the opening day, then they bounced. They are gone.
Yeah, I was so scared. And then I started reaching out, So I set my pride aside. I said, "Hey, what's going on? Like, what's the issue, right?" I was like, "Oh, like I know it works. Like I could feel it, and I put it in the hair. It don't look like when you put it in the hair." But I started looking at people's Instagrams. I'm like, if you don't cut texture in, it doesn't texture. If you don't structure well, it doesn't look good. If you don't style well, it doesn't look good.
Minor details.
So the next 3 or 4 months, I was going to schools and shit. I was educating that this is how I texture, this is how I do this is how I do that. I literally made the product, told people what they needed to do to make it look good, taught them how to do it. I taught them that videos over photography is better. Taught them how to sell it. Like, if this isn't from the gutter, I don't know what is. It's just like real talk.
I don't know your background. I don't know how popular you are. I don't know how much
People
money you
don't
make.
just show you his
I don't know
Instagram.
how well things have worked out for you. And so that's like I'm like the perfect person to be here because now I'm starting to believe in it. I'm starting to believe in
Let me show
you.
you how to fluff this fluff.
Like yeah,
Take
see
it
exactly
away,
what I'm
man.
saying.
Okay. Imagine if you had like a wet product like hairspray, okay? If I take a bottle of hairspray and I go, where's it gonna be? Right here, like polka dots. You have to give it time to atomize. Okay. So I usually say a foot back. Look at that. Bump, 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 bump. Just want to be thorough. A light glaze. All you do is whip it. From a young cub to a lion.
Oh my gosh, from a lion, dude. Oh my, I'm a lion right now.
Locally, yeah. So on Instagram, just at Pump Powder, one word. Retail at www.pumppowder.shop.
We'll link it below too. So
Yeah.
if you guys are interested, go to the website, click on the link.
Yeah.
They can go to your website and order it.
Yeah, of course. I also have on Amazon. So we're on Amazon. If you look up Minor Details Pump Powder on Amazon, it'll pop up. So if you got that 2-day ship, that's a big benefit. And then we also, for professionals, pumppowderpro.shop. So just send your professional, or because I know some of you guys are just suppliers. So send your professional license or your business license. That way we have it on file. We'll give you an access code to access at professional pricing. It does come in bundles of 10 for professionals because it's discounted so much. It just doesn't make sense to sell one or two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it is.
That's wholesaling. That's basic.
And if you have a sales tax ID, you don't want to pay taxes, send that. You know, and then we'll click update your profile so there's no sales tax. The first order, it probably will charge you tax, but we'll refund it and then we'll update your account. Hey, by the way, pump powder is the best powder. Other than the prison, now we're here.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what the Davison Boys is all about. Promote your product, promote yourself, promote your business,
Yes.
and never stop working.
Boom.
You guys can email us with new ideas, email us for business inquiries. We're here to help you out. Like and subscribe. And if you guys have anything else to say it now. But we are out.
Stop making excuses and down yourself.
Pennsylvania is a scientifically run country. It is run by